Oh.
You need water? How bad? Oh, that's funny. I do. It's so funny.
Shazam!
You still got no video. There you go.
There we go. Let me turn off the banner. Awesome. All right. Dan, you made it.
Yep. No stalking tonight.
No stopping tonight. Where the kids
tonight?
Oh, no stalking. Oh,
yeah, they're done. They're getting ready for school.
They're at the other one's house.
Sure, if you want to say that.
Yeah, it's safe for me to say it.
I saw you had made the Hot Wheels twin mill, right?
Yeah. You know, I tell you, it goes to show you how easy their stuff is. They're so simple. Like 2 streams and done. It was not hard at all. Good to see you guys. And then Jordan, I mean, you were on earlier apparently when I was at work, right? Uh-oh. Does he have no audio? Did you hear him?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't hear Jordan.
Can you hear me now?
Now we hear you.
There you go.
Mic was muted. Hello.
So this is what happens when I just
always
go
a safer.
live and I haven't looked at you guys and I didn't listen to anything. Like, well, we were watching 9-9 and I wanted to see how far we could get in that episode. The whole family likes that show, but it's like I knew we weren't going to get to the end of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, hang on.
What's the official name on this set?
The Lego Icons Police Station.
Nice. That's actually really nice.
That was what, the one that came out last year?
No, a couple of years ago. They retired last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice set. And modular, so it all comes apart, right?
Oh, yeah. Top comes off.
There you go. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful.
What's this, a 4-story?
Yeah, 3-story, but
3.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait to, have it all set up in the city.
So how's that project coming along?
Well, I got the table there, just building buildings right now and gonna start laying things out here soon.
Eileen's on board.
We
got a mama.
Names up. I'm so bad about doing that.
Yeah.
No. There we go. Awesome. No, that's a beautiful set.
Oh, it is.
And it's like,
I'm so happy I got it.
And I remember when it came out and it was like, oh God, if I get it, I'm going to be so screwed. Because you can't just buy that. Then it'll be like, okay, well, are you going to build the rest of the city, or am I going to just add to the force? I know. So I got one friend who's bought that set and he's gone backwards and he's basically buying every police set.
Nice.
Everything related. And of course, they don't necessarily it doesn't necessarily work well together, but that's what he's collecting. That's what's making him happy. So
nice.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I know I've been whining and kvetching about all this. Hey, hang on.
Scott. Yeah, I got Greg, Eileen, and Scott Black. Nice.
Hey, guys. And ladies. But yeah, I've been building a small little stockpile here of stuff, I couldn't remember if on the last stream, if I showed off Hot Wheels. Does anyone remember? Because I did a quick skim and I couldn't see it.
Which one?
I don't remember.
Actual cars.
Very last. The little ones or the belt ones?
Little cars. Yeah, little dinky cars. No?
It's been a while since you had the full-on, like,
Well, it was just a few. We went to the Hamilton show.
Yeah, you did that
last weekend or the weekend before. I can't remember which, but
yeah, you had a couple of cars you picked up, right?
Hit and run, yeah. And I couldn't remember if I showed these off. But,
No. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
The Flamer one, yeah. We were checking if it was the same as something else, I think.
So did I show them off? I wasn't sure.
I don't think that one you got shown. But the other Flame one, we were talking about if it was the exact same as the set one.
Okay.
That came in a set.
Oh, that's because
Right?
I think because you had the link for the built set for the Mega set.
Was it?
The Mega set has the car.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the one. And I was saying it's not a unique.
Yeah, it's not unique. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought I had these, but when I went through my photos, like, nope, I didn't have these. I know I have a skull one, but not open roof.
Nice.
And that's the thing. Like, they've got two casts, right? One that's solid roof and one that's open roof for these cars. And then they just make a million different repaints. You know, they're so smart.
Yeah.
But, right on the head. That's 2 points. Got her right in the head. Don't throw anything. I got bricks over here. They'll fall over. All these sets here. But yeah, that was pretty cool because when we went into that show, you know, it's $2 to walk in, and we were supposed to bring food. I forgot, you know, like donations. But and the first thing I said to my wife was, we're not going to find anything, you know, because I hit that show, 3 times in a year and a half. I figured I picked it clean, but hey, pretty cool. From different years, of course, like 2006 and 2000. Wow, that's small. I want to say 5 and 13. So it's great to get stuff that old, you know. It costs almost nothing. Pretty good deal going in there. I don't know how they make any money. I mean, they must be charging the guys a lot for the tables because the entry is $2. So, or $3. I think it was $3 this time. I think they bumped it up.
It's not that bad. I think the common price for tables at a show is like anywhere from $50 to $100, something like that.
Well, it depends on the show. Like one of the ones,
depends on the availability too.
Yeah, the show a year or two back that Ken went to down here in Toronto. I think they got them for like $125 per table, and I think he had the 2 or 3 tables, and it's like it was just brutal. And if you don't make it back, you know, and that was only like 6 hour show, and they were packed. You know, everyone there, like they had we figure like 100 people had walked in, including me and my daughter, and we figure it was grossly misrepresented, and it wasn't advertised. Like Ken and me advertised it more than they did. And they're the guys running the show. It's like no wonder they disappeared and no one's seen them since. But I really feel bad for some of these guys at the shows. And then other ones, they do well. They seem to do okay at the Hot Wheels show. I'm just really curious what these guys are paying to go.
Yeah.
Well, some of those Hot Wheel prices I've seen are like triple store value. And that's a little bit like the newer sets anyway that are harder to find.
So Dan, you're still collecting like the transports and all that?
Yeah. The Call Culture. And
so you really need to make a trip to the Dixie outlet mall.
Yeah.
To the basement.
Okay.
Because it's a giant flea market down there, permanent flea market, been there like decades or whatever. And there's like 3 really cool shops of, you know, what I would call toys and collectibles and that stuff. A lot of other crap in there, whatever. Vintage. I mean, I shouldn't say crap. It's all interesting. You could spend days just walking. But we were kind of focused, go in, look at what I wanted to look at and get out. And, but there was a couple of guys who had lots of Hot Wheels stuff. And one guy specifically had a lot of transports. I would say 15 or 20 different ones.
Nice.
Okay.
And they weren't beat up, and the cards looked decent. Not like, I mean, these cards aren't great, but I'm going to pop them open. It's not a big deal. Like that's for a collector, that would probably be horrendous, but for me, that's fine.
Yeah, for the Car Culture ones like that transports, it's just that you're getting that little extra play value out of that. It's just not your little Hot Wheels cards. The actual truck that goes with it, and some of them are iconic. Like, you got the different car, what do you call it, brands, and so some of the ones I think I started seeing those at about like 17, 18, 19 or something like that. So the harder to get ones are the ones that people are trying to get like $50 to $100 for each for the first 10 to 15 of the set. So it's kind of like disheartening when you're like, oh my gosh, like, but it's not even that bad. It's like when you go to the toy shows, like I go to the Woodstock one, you'll get like something that literally is in store. It's still on the peg, and they're selling it for like 3 times as much.
Well, that's the worst part of going to
like,
shows, and you see that still something out in retail, and they're already trying to profit.
And they're jacked up. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, you found it.
As soon as it's gone, I have no problem because you spent money, whether it was cash or credit card, and now you want it. Now you want it because no one can get it. It's gone. That's cool. You're like, it's okay. I accept that. Not when it's still at Walmart or Toys R Us or whatever.
When it's what do they call it? Shelf warming. The term for it. And a lot of things do. A lot of people, scoff at the cheaper, transport when there's a value line that's like $8 or $9 for that set. But it's just generic, kind of fun, comic-y kind of, transports. But it's just interesting the retail world's all messed up with it, with the way those guys do it.
I paid like $9 or $10 for whatever that one I bought, the one that had a bone shaker, and I was happy to have that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy another one necessarily. Well, that and it had a unique colored car. That's why I bothered. I wouldn't have bothered otherwise.
Nice.
Let's put the trucks.
Was it the blue one? No, not blue.
I think it was some
dark
sort of
grayish brown, something like that.
I think it was like a sand green or something, like a light.
Okay, I don't know.
Using Lego colors, I think it was like sand green color. It's pretty sad when I describe things in Lego colors, but oh, that guy who makes that element table, but it's Lego colors.
Okay.
He says he's going to send one, a review piece. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a new version of it coming out with a bunch of new colors and stuff. I said, hey,
it's just what terrain? Like a terrain?
Well, no, what it is, it's it looks like the scientific chart of elements, right? Except
table.
The periodic
periodic table, except it's got Lego stuff so you can ID the colors.
Yeah.
And it's got both the Lego color scheme, Bricklink color scheme, and I think even the Pantone, like CMYK numbers for people to give a crap about that. It's a neat little gimmick, something you would hang up on a wall.
Is it like 1x1 squares for the element, or
I'm not sure what he's doing this time. Like, I think
it'd be way too hard to do like mosaic. Like it'd have to be printed.
Well, it's also a matter like they're all actual Lego bits on there. And not everything is represented in, say, 1x1s or in a brick So I'm not sure what he's doing to represent each Lego color, but he's doing his best to have them all up there.
That's actually a great idea for a set
in production.
Table.
I'm not sure. I don't think he's bothering with stuff that's out of production because there's definitely some colors that have gone kind of bye-bye.
Okay.
But
it's a pretty scarce color scheme for a periodic table. Like, what are they adding on there except for just
there's still like 200 to 250 colors Lego's still producing semi-regular.
Well, but I just mean for the periodic table, it's almost like it's like monotone, right? Like it's just or dual tone, 2-tone, dark lettering, and then just the graph, the square.
Well, the trick is the actual Lego he's put on it. See, that's the that's the money. And if it arrives without being bent all the hell, because I know some people got it, and it's like it looked like it got sent by AliExpress in a gray pack.
Oh, so is this just like a custom made?
I think it's on. I think it's on a foam board, printed, with some pad printing, and then he's done whatever manually to put all the bits on. Some people have had. I thought about buying his previous one before. I thought, hey, what a neat little item to put up. He says, hey, would you like one? I go, duh. Sure.
It's like, I'll make some room.
And the best part was, I want you to mention it on your stream. It's like, okay. Arm. Anything else I got to do to get this free item? I mean, okay.
On my stream earlier.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Half the people who say they're going to send something, like, never happens.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. On my stream earlier, one of my followers was like, "Do you use Cash App or PayPal? I want to send you some." And it's like, "Oh, I don't use either of those apps, but thanks for the offer."
Well, what about PayPal? You don't have PayPal?
Nope.
Really?
No, I don't have PayPal.
Oh, dude, you gotta get your hands on at least a PayPal.
Yeah.
How do you buy from eBay, or you don't?
From when
card?
I bought on
Wait.
eBay, I just put it on my card. And then
Wow. Okay.
when I buy on
PayPal just make those
BrickLink,
stupid, right? The transaction fees are just
yeah.
ridiculous.
It's
When I
just
buy
getting
on
worse and
BrickLink-
worse between eBay, PayPal's percentage and eBay's. It's just getting worse and worse and worse.
And then when I buy on BrickLink, I just ask the person, do they accept e-transfers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing local stuff, right? You're not
Yeah.
doing like full on crazy.
Nah.
Well, he got to
international.
pick up. He got
Just
to pick up
yeah,
from
yeah.
this guy the other day. Like, how cool is that?
Nice.
Yeah, they're just 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
I got their card right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Before me and Brad had our little thing, that's the thing. Once or twice a year, I could go out his way and buy, not pay shipping, or I would say hold on to it. It'd be worth it. But no, that's the thing. Like GTA Bricks and a few others there's a lot of BrickLink stores around me, but I don't know a lot of these guys, and a lot of them come and go, and so many of the stores. Not only is it a hobby, but a lot of these guys don't even check their store. They'll set it up. They go to all that effort, and maybe after the first month or two, they get a little disillusioned because they're just not. Hey, they're not getting rich. Almost nobody is getting rich on this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it really falls to the back, and it's like, other than an email notice for your BrickLink store, you may not even notice you got a customer waiting for something.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these guys, like, I've literally got response 3 weeks later. Hey, did you still want this? I was like, no.
Ouch.
Hey,
I found that
I'm
in this world of
the impulse is gone, dude. Cancel. And I had even forgotten I had ordered it. So it's like, no. But I already pulled it. It's like, well, that's on you, buddy. I mean,
well, you see a lot of them on Facebook Marketplace. There's a lot of people that'll show like pictures of their shelving units and then all the stuff in it, or their storage unit full of Lego sets. Then you wonder how many people are just sitting or stockpiling on this, thinking they're going to make a ton of money off of it, and then you get that reality check.
Well,
right?
So let's take a look at the BrickLink group. So the BrickLink group, since the summer, I think we've had, and I won't call them major because I can't remember how big any of them are, but we've had 8 shops close up out of, I want to say 750 in Canada. And those are just the ones in our group who say, I'm closing shop, who's interested in buying up my inventory. And then I'll pin their posts because it's like, hey, I'll help them. Why not? It doesn't hurt me any.
Yeah.
Because I actually cleared out a bunch of them because it's like, hey, this was August, this was September, this was October. I'm not leaving it pinned forever.
Yeah.
And some of them did get bought out. And there's like 1 or 2 guys out, I think, around Jordan who's doing a lot. Like they're buying up the competition. Someone's got 60,000 pieces, boom, done. Because the more lots and SKUs you can have, higher you're going to get ranked on BrickLink, because you're going to fill, when someone has one of those wish lists, you're going to fill more of those holes for them. So,
yeah.
I mean, who do you want to buy from? 1 guy or 5? Because the shipping will kill you.
Yeah.
So if you can buy from
shipping
people
now,
and the prices are higher, the shipping is what'll stop an order.
It's minimum $22 now for a box. I think the up to 5. What is it, up to 5?
Canada Post, but there's a couple of these weird small name carriers now that will do stuff.
Yeah.
Waiting 2.5, 3 weeks, which is funny because Canada Post in Canada is going to take you that anyway.
Yeah. But it's just it's mad expensive now to send a package. I think a minimum like box, if you've got like something hefty, $30 minimum. Especially if you want it tracked, properly, which I think they all small packages get tracked, but they include that price in there of gouging the customer, so to speak. But it's just because everything costs more now.
And I think it include like $100 insurance or something.
Yeah.
But good luck getting it. That's the other thing. Oh good luck. I got a box that great. I can send whatever as long as it fits in a box, and $100 insurance. But good luck getting that money. But I mean, Canada Post is not bad about. It's the stuff that goes in bags and gets torn, and then it's all over the truck or all over their sorting depot.
Have you had any bad luck with your packages at your place yet, or you keep picking up off site?
Me for my stuff?
Yeah,
I haven't had
no issues. You had a bunch of issues last year.
So wait, I'm confused. What are you asking me specifically?
When, like, what carriers are being used and stuff like that? You had massive issues last year with the no-namers sending you stuff, like the cheapy logistics guys.
Yeah, well, I still fear them.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Because you don't know where, when, how they're going to show up, right? Like, that's the sad part.
And the biggest of the little guys here in Toronto is Uni, who seems to have a real in with both the border and picking up some of the extra crap that Canada Post can't seem to handle. Canada Post all of a sudden seems to be getting a lot of my international stuff again. Like it was years ago when I started buying from Ali and Taobao and stuff. It was all coming in through Canada Post because, well, they've got one of the best setups for dealing with international packages.
Okay.
And I really never got dinged through Canada Post. If it came through DHL, ding, ding.
Instantly. Yeah, brokerage fees instantly.
Canada Post, because they do their own brokerage, no problem. And it was like, sweet. But then I guess, I don't know if it's because some people were fighting Canada Post. Like, why do they have a monopoly when we could be doing that too? And the same, or Canada Post couldn't handle it. And that's when you start seeing a lot of these small pop-ups come up. ATS and Power Delivery and Uni, but they all been various levels of nightmares. The tracking is horrible. A lot of the time I'll get an email saying, such and such has your package. It's going to be delivered, and they'll tell you a window if you're lucky, like such as, and 20 minutes later, it's like, hey, he's at the door already. Right out, but the email would say that the window would be later in the day. It's like, so they don't even know what's going on. Drivers have a lot of control. Canada Post has been doing some weird stuff with my packages too lately. I'm getting weird notices saying that it's still at the depot, and it's like, how did it go from the sorting hub in Etobicoke, which is a massive building, right? And it's at my Shoppers Drug Mart 45 minutes later. And my Shoppers is horrible. The lady behind the counter is horrible. It's like, so they're doing some finagling with those tracking codes and updating late and whatever.
Yeah,
I still prefer Canada Post almost everybody because at least I get it.
You gotta love the Canada Post and the Shoppers though. But then we're gonna get Service Ontario in Staples. That'll be a shit show.
Can you imagine getting your license renewed at Staples? For Staples, smart because come on, they're like Best Buy. They're dying.
It's
yeah.
Right?
I go in there all the time to get, just for giggles to see what's in there. But I'm buying like maybe antivirus and nothing else in there every year. There's nothing.
Right. There's literally nothing at Staples that you can't just go online and buy.
And find cheaper.
There's nothing special anymore. Even Best Buy is still kind of like you got to go in there because you want to physically hold the stuff, but still.
The USB cables I needed, right?
Yeah.
$3, $5, $2 AliExpress, Canada computers, $5, $10. Staples, $33 for one USB cable. What are they smoking?
Yeah.
And it's not even like it's gold plated. Not that has any relevance in the digital world of zeros and ones. It either works or it doesn't, right? On, off.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the old days where you wanted gold-plated connections for your hi-fi and stuff.
HDMI, yeah.
Well, even the HDMI, that was a con job through Monster, right?
Massive con job, yeah.
HDMI is
$100 for the cable. Right?
It's either going to work or it's not. Error correction kicks in. It works or it doesn't. It's not better with the gold.
Yeah. They sold everybody on that lie. That's for sure. Staples are taking Amazon returns now. They got to get that foot traffic in there.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, Staples, okay, well, it's not that they take it so much. You got to remember, they're a full-service shipping depot for multiple services.
When? For what?
Staples?
Yeah?
Yeah, if they have if your Staples has the printing and photocopy centers, they're usually a full shipping center too for a bunch of carriers.
Okay.
Yeah, mine does.
That makes sense then. So that means they just have they're a point of contact for or a pickup point for
some locations. It's a quarter of the store. Like that is becoming the
so, when you walk in, it's usually always the right hand side or one big ass corner in the
Staples is very quickly putting the printing house TPH. There's quick. Do you remember them? No.
Do we have any around here? I don't think we had any of those.
Most people would go to them to get business cards. TPH.
Oh yeah.
The printing house. Staples. That's something that they're doing, and they're kicking TPH's butt. No one goes to TPH anymore, and those locations are slowly closing all around Canada. The fact that you guys are like, what's we talking about? It's like that tells me everything I need to know right there about TPH. No one even remembers them anymore. I see one, up the street from me, but people just go across the street to Staples. They're getting the same.
They probably have their
deal.
They probably have their clientele of like businesses and commercial.
Oh, for sure, the big businesses, and it's like, but you know what? That's
keeping them
out
alive.
of loyalty, not out of financial incentive. They're not better. They can do some larger runs, but I'll tell you the truth, you can get some really nice stuff done at Staples. You can get, material, you can get flags done, you can get all kinds. Now you'll have to wait and get some of that done, but they got printers that'll print, 6 feet wide by whatever on loose-sided plastic. Dude, that's great. Like you can make full signage for your stores and everything.
Yeah, so that's where they get their business. Yeah, the commercial guys.
Yeah, I don't know who would be buying their other stuff in there anymore.
I bet you even schools and stuff like that would have all that.
Eileen's off to watch PBS. Tell me you're old without saying you're old. She's gonna kill me for that one.
Yeah.
PBS? What was so urgent on PBS? Someone look up PBS.
It's gotta be a documentary.
Maybe it's Doctor Who. Is it Doctor Who? I can forgive her. It's Doctor Who.
She says I like being 70. Eileen.
Oh, you're awesome. There we go. So she heard it.
Yep.
Bricks are right around the corner, Eileen. Don't worry.
Wow. Oh, I'm going back. Where's my hen and die? But here, let me show you something.
Yep.
Wait. Before you go on, how is this slowing down on new stuff?
Well, this is weeks of stuff, by the way.
Yeah, just dumped on you.
Yeah, I know. I seem to recall this conversation last year, but it is honestly. Well, let's put it this way: whole lot cheaper. That helps too.
Yeah, you got to work those connections.
Yeah,
ordered this clearly. This and that local, and it was supposed to come in boxes. I paid $2.50 extra.
Yeah,
the box. Clearly didn't
boxes
come
in there.
Box.
Oh,
box.
Like the chess set.
And normally I don't care, and I would choose without box, but I wanted the box. I wanted to show you guys the boxes, and I'm walking. I don't know, Yorkdale or whatever package. I tell my daughter, hey, the guy's downstairs. Can you go get it? So thank God for the cell phones, right? So she goes down, gets the package. I said, now send me a picture. She sends me a picture. I'm walking around. And I can see the bag. It like this. It's like clearly it's not my box stuff, right? Because you can kind of see what a box will look like. It's squared, right? That's clearly not box. And it's like, oh man, because I pretty much had an idea what was in this one. And so as soon as I get home, I cut it open when I got home. That's why you can see it at the top.
Is it origami? You got a little origami package in there?
It kills me because I chose to pay the extra $250 to get the box. And not getting it. So then I had to go on Alley, and it's like, hey, I had to put in a claim. Did you get it? Yeah. Well, but it's incomplete. How's it incomplete? Well, I said it says with box. You clearly sent it without box. Yeah. So for 2 in here, I said, well, I want $5, but I put it on the second one. And they refund that almost immediately. And then the first one had nothing. I go, oh, I could put a refund on that too. So I said $5 in that. I'm still waiting to hear back to see if I can double dip. Because I've ordered this stuff plenty without the boxes. I don't care. But this I wanted to show you. Yep. So
does it at least come with your instructions, or is it online instructions?
Well, for that? I'll show you. So And there's a reason I panned over.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you got some more robots. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So this
Nice.
one should be Pacific Rim. This should be a Jaeger. Not that it matters. It's just a cool robot as far as.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Is this what they're like selling it
But I
as?
wanted the box, you know,
Yeah.
because it would be, this guy.
Oh, that's what it was supposed to be like? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's supposed to come like that, but they sent it like that. I don't see where they're saving much money.
even
Yeah.
well, and when I open it, I would have been okay if it was folded over cardboard. I would have unfolded it and made the box and whatever. I really wanted this stupid box for once. But yeah, that wasn't going to happen. And then definitely another Pacific Rim.
Nice.
Now, what's funny is I think this one is supposed to be more movie accurate, or it's accurate to the second movie, because I built this guy 4 or 5 years ago when the first 4 came out.
All right.
So I built the blue guy, and of course he's nothing but awesome.
What's the joints like on these guys? Ratchet or ball joint? What's
combination? Ball joint hip with ratchets in the hip, ratchet in the knees, ball joints, dual ball joints in the shoulders, ball joint elbows, wrists, molded head, just beautiful stuff.
Big Nate's during the conversation.
Shazam. Yeah, he's working. Otherwise, he'd be in here with us.
Oh, too bad.
But I should have something else by before I think next week, and he's free. So, well, there is other stuff coming. But yeah, that's that. And the best part is AliExpress keeps hammering me. What was your experience like? It's like, why would you hammer me on this? Because
that's all automatic. Come on, everybody's getting
yeah. Well, and they're auto confirming crap just because I've just let it go over time. That's one of the reasons. Like, I want to do the stream. I mean, I pretty much know what I got now, so I know the batch of orders. But
are you going to be spraying these robots, Rick? Or
they're going. So I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll be doing a cycle soon on the cabinets, and the robots are going in there. I'm just leaving them out on the desk for now. Once I get to a saturation point where it's uncomfortable, they're going in there. But yeah, I'm really liking these guys. And I mean, when I did the Sluban robots years ago, the quality was really good, no real issues, and it's only gotten better. Like, it's really, really nice.
Nice.
Which is funny because when I did the Playday set, because that was Sluban, but it was for Walmart, right?
Yeah, those are a little less quality.
Well, it was definitely a few issues. Plus, like, the figure had no head, and there was 1 or 2 missing parts. But they had gotten back to me and gave me some parts, and then they'd send me 2 sets for review. Well, the 2 sets they sent me for review were horrible. To the point where I did the live stream, and I said, "You guys don't want me. You don't want any more commentary on these," and that just kind of went away, right? Which was a shame because I wanted to do more, but after that, it's like, I'll stay away. I don't understand how one theme could be so good and the quality so good, and maybe it's that they at the time weren't manufacturing their own. I don't know. Maybe they source the parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it could be
Sluban or Walmart.
Sluban. Oh, the Walmart Playday, whatever. Yeah. That's just getting Sluban's repackaging stuff for Walmart. Yeah. That's what that is. Like everybody else.
So you don't think they were making their own stuff? You think they were
at the time? I don't know. Like, how can it be so different when the robots were amazing?
Yeah,
could be repackaging over there. Like, they could be just sourcing out.
Over the years too. I mean, the first Pacific Rim movie was a long time ago, and those 4 Jaegers I built were tied to that first movie. And I'm assuming these are tied to the second, because this seems like a different color scheme. I don't remember building this guy in green.
Can you make it bigger? I'm gonna see if it's the Russian guys. Could be. Yeah.
And off the top of my head, I can't remember the names of these, but I will by the time I start posting photos of them. But
nice, yeah.
And of course, their model numbers are easy enough to look up.
Yeah.
But yeah, legit. And that's the thing. You can get legit sets from Ali. Like some people think it's only whatever. No, I mean, hey, it is Sluban product. I got screwed out of the boxes to save. It's like, guys, you buggers. But it goes to show you, this is how small it would be versus the big box, because that's who they are. So there's absolutely a savings to what they do, which is how we can get so many things so cheap from Ali. But that reminds me, I got to look up something for Taobao or Alibaba, actually, for my buddy. He wants a spray gun for cars and stuff. He says,
I got to give you a challenge. I got to give you a challenge to buy something off of AliExpress or whatever. There's one set that I just can't find properly or a good price at. And I'm going to give you a challenge when.
Hey, you never know. I might be able to, or at least send you some good links for it.
Yeah. I just can't seem to find a decent price for it. But I know it's, like they're all over the place on that app, on that website.
So let me show you.
Let's go with the black.
You want to go black? All right, we'll go black.
Let's go black.
So this is awesome shipping, garbage bag quality stuff here.
That's why. That's exactly why I picked.
Almost looks like it's from the dark web.
There'll be somebody's ID in there and new identity.
So, have you ever met anyone dumb enough to order from the dark web?
No, okay. I just seen videos online.
Now you can say you have.
Oh,
this isn't it, and don't ever do it because you will be chasing your money and never getting it's unless you already have a stolen credit card and some sort of address that you're willing to put out there. It is not a great idea to order anything from the dark web. And by the way, all the dark web really is, by the way, is what you would call undocumented sites. Because when we access a website, we type in, HTTP. Well, we don't type that in anymore. It's automatic. //youtube.com. That goes to a domain name service that translates that into the ones and 192.
Yeah, the actual domain number.
The actual numbers, and then that maps. Boom, you get to where you want to go. Dark web, that isn't there. So you got to know how to get. You can use Tor or other browsers to find that because it's not documented the same way. It gets I shouldn't say it gets a dirty rap because it's absolutely dirty, but because it's undocumented, that's where a lot of the seedy business goes on. You can buy slaves, you can buy drugs, you can pay for a hitman, you can.
That's been in the news.
It's all out there. That's not just BS. That is all out there. And I don't recommend anyone even try and do a Google search. How do I explore the dark web? Don't even go down that road because you'll be tempted and bad things are going to happen to your identity, your accounts, your credit cards, your whatever. If you're already playing with dirty stuff, then maybe that won't scare you. But if you're just going in there like, I want to explore, don't do it.
No.
It'd be like literally announcing yourself to the predators. It's like, hey, come rip me off or come hack me. I'm dumb enough to be here without protecting myself.
There's absolutely that too, and that's absolutely something you don't want in your Google search. Someday, And I'm always warning people about being on someone's Wi-Fi, right? Yeah. And it's like because you can do whatever you want. You can tunnel your stuff through a VPN. You can do this. You can do that. But if you're going through someone else's crap, they still have a record on it.
Yep.
And anything
people don't understand everything's
tracked, encrypted can be unencrypted with enough time and brute force with the right.
Well, look at the iPhones. Didn't the iPhones got hacked? Well, not hacked, but
anytime they really want to get into an iPhone, if they can't do it locally, they'll send it to Israel. There's 3 big companies, or they'll send it to Russia. Yeah, because there's a service and you can pay for it. The courts have done it. That's the thing. The courts will use the dirty services. The police will use the dirty services to get into a phone. A criminal, I'm not going to give you my thing for your phone. That's okay. We have possession of your phone. We're going to send it to Israel. We'll get it back in a week, and we'll get your stuff. We'll get you. So actually, this was a good pick, by the way. So This is
It's
clearly
always the most inconspicuous package that looks like you're gonna get the gold in it.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's fancy. It's got some gold gold lettering or something. Yeah. Another robot?
Oh yeah. There's definitely going to be a theme here, but well, last year was largely cars, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So now you're seeing.
Boy, did 2023 fly by, didn't it?
Ooh.
There you go. Nice. Oh, a dragon. All right.
Nice.
So what brand is this? Sembo?
Sembo block.
Is it Sembo? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Does it transform into a dragon if you want it to be? Let's find out.
Well,
Or is it
here's
just
that.
the way it is?
So there's some.
Is that what it is? It's a
functionality.
dragon? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
Very nice.
What would you consider these bricks to be equated to? Just normal, non-Lego style? Just regular generic brick?
This should be Lego scale.
Lego scale. Okay. Because look at that. Like even the hip, the dress, like it's his little.
There'll be
lapel
some
there or
custom
whatever.
elements, but a lot of it is very recognizable stuff.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, I love it. Sealed Sembo block, which is basically just circle seals with their print on it. They're not terribly fancy, but it's actually very well done. The box is pretty good.
Didn't get
so
squished, so that's a
It
good.
didn't get too squished. Like, it's not bad. It
Yeah.
shows pretty good. And I kind of dig the old hollow foil kind of look behind that.
That's your cheapy way of tying, like, what do you call it, sucking you in. It's like, ooh,
Yeah.
shiny.
Well, no, it presents well.
Go get the other one. Go get the other one off the shelf that was all shiny. You're like, I want the box.
Yeah.
Compare the
Well, that
disc there.
one was.
There you go. See,
Yep.
not as good as that one, but it's decent.
Yeah.
Does it have the other robots on the back? No, just that guy. Yeah. Oh, they're going all to town on these mechs, eh?
Oh, it's
They
huge.
weren't so popular years ago. They're just now putting them out, eh? What's the date?
Well,
on
no,
these?
that's the
They all
thing.
new? They've been around for a while.
Some of these sets, do I have a year on this one? Actually, manufacture date 2023.
All right.
Nice.
New.
So, and that was something I wanted to import and bring in, because even if I go to Pacific Mall, the Chinese malls, you don't see this.
Yeah.
You see the diamond block, the smaller stuff. Like, remember the Mario set I bought, or even the that Garfield thing I'm building now. That's the tinier block. That stuff is what's in the Chinese malls. A lot of it, and they're great sets. Don't get me wrong, but I still prefer the Lego scale. And
Oh yeah.
but this is what I wanted to show off, was like some of this great stuff that's out there.
Nice.
I got no room on the desk. There's too much.
Throw it behind the bags.
Yeah.
Now we gotta see what's in the orange bag. This seems too local.
This one?
Which-
Yeah. So here's the story. I wanted, you guys know I'm walking the malls and bad weather, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Didn't want to go to Yorkdale the other day.
Mhm.
And it's like, okay, so where am I going to go? Because Yorkdale's 2-minute drive, 3-minute drive from home. It's like, I'll go a little further. I'll go up north. So I'll go to Vaughn Mills.
Oh, how's
And-
that? Yeah.
Well, I haven't been there in a little while, and it's kind of cool because it's a huge kind of long strip. So there's like someone who's going to walk and do window shopping, it's like a nice oval track. So it's great for walking,
Yeah.
Yorkdale's kind of cockeyed. It's got a weird shape, and you can crisscross in the middle. It's kind of weird, but doing this is kind of very conducive to getting your steps in and losing yourself on the walk. And it's like, okay, I get up to it, but they have a Toys R Us. They have a Lego store. Well, they have the Lego Land thing. So it's a Lego store / amusement park, whatever it is, but it's an attraction. So some of their pricing isn't exactly Lego. It's slightly bumped up. But they have stuff that Lego won't sell, like a lot of the free poly bags that you can only get with purchase. Well, they'll put it right there on a peg. Stuff like that. Yeah, and they keep it longer, and even their wall isn't bad. Now they were weighing stuff years ago. I assume they still do, as opposed to just buying a cup and you pay for the cup. They were doing it by weight years ago, so it shows you the difference between Legoland, that place, versus the 3 other Lego stores I have access to here. But I'm walking around, and I'm looking at the mom and pop toy store that's in there too afterwards. Like, okay, this is kind of cool. Looking for Hot Wheels cars and any Mega stuff just to see if there was anything in there, or any Chinese imports. And then I find this store.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this the one with all the Asian products, like grocery store, snacks, all that kind of thing?
Yes. So there's housewares and snacks and whatever.
Yeah.
I've never actually
everything Hello Kitty.
They're in most of it. There you go. So now you know exactly.
It's the Hello Kitty fandom store, yeah.
In Vaughn Mills, that location, first, it's a huge store, monstrous store. And as soon as you go in, I see bricks. A lot of what I see is the tiny little stuff like the Garfield kind of. It's not that brand name, but it's absolutely that scale brick. It's like, okay, I don't want to buy any of those. I got enough of that right now. But they did have stuff I'd never seen before. Period.
All right, this is where the win. Let's see the win. Oh, cool, Snoopy stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So this is what kills me. This is the.
Is it actually? Yeah, it's brick. Yeah,
it's bricks, and I can't tell you with any certainty if this is Lego scale or smaller. I won't know until I open them.
Yeah.
So house branded. Wow.
So obviously they have the license to do it.
Yeah, and it is. It's actual licensed stuff. This is the only set in that store they had out of 8. And I figured, well, I've always wanted Snoopy anything. So, okay, I'll just grab this. It's cheap. $8, whatever. And I walked out with it. And I've been, and I checked out the other day 2 other locations. My wife.
I got one up here in Waterloo. I could check for you.
Just out of curiosity, see what they got. The thing is, this has been on the shelves, and this is pretty much discontinued. This has been on the shelves for about 2.5, 3 years. So
wow.
Yeah, this is disappearing.
Okay.
So I checked out Square One, and I checked out that Dixie Outlet Mall. Their locations. Dixie Outlet Mall, smallest store ever. Horrible. Their whole store could fit into like a quarter of the one in Vaughn Mills. And they had almost nothing. And then the one in Square One wasn't bad. They had some brick sets, not this. So, I mean, wifey's going to check out what's down in the path in the city of Toronto. And I guess you can check and see what's out there and just take pictures. Let me know what's out there. Let you know if there's anything of real interest. Because I can't remember
I went in that store just because it was killing some time before a movie last week or the week before. And I swear I didn't pay attention enough to even see if they had bricks. You must have been paying really.
And it depends on the location. Like Vaughn Mills, it's front and center. It sucks you in. Well, there was a giant Pokemon made out of some brick, I assume Lego, huge, right? Because that was the scale of the stuff. And then it sucked me in, and I looked around. Oh, look at all these different weird brick things. Cool. That's not even the coolest.
Oh.
All right, let's see. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Krabby.
Yeah, Krusty
Krab, right? SpongeBob. You get there.
So now we know where the Mega license went.
That's the thing. And it's like, Jesus, Because Lego had it, Mega had it, and at some point these guys got it.
Yeah.
But it's fully licensed.
Shoot, if they had the pineapple, I'd take it, but but even the Crab Shack is not too bad.
So
the pineapple is available. Let's see.
Oh,
cheap attempt. Oh, Squidward.
It's not great.
It's
not great.
Wow.
It's like a taste test. It's like, hey, you want a little bit of SpongeBob? Here you go. Too funny. When was this produced? Does it have 2023?
2021.
So for a while now.
let's see, license, blah blah blah. 2023.
Oh,
2023. Okay.
I don't think
But
there's any
this-
new SpongeBob.
This is what I
material
saw
coming
first. This is what I saw as I was leaving the store.
Oh, okay.
up. Okay.
And then I had to debate,
Something
like,
else
was
caught
I
your
gonna...
eye. Let's see.
you gotta get him, right? So basically, and by the way, it's a different variant. Now
Yeah,
there is line bags to get figures. The Vaughn Mills store had a box, but not out. No one could tell me a price. I said, whatever. I'm not wasting my time. But no one else had them
Those
at
are
all.
the best,
so-
Rick. Those are the best deals. They just make up a price, and you walk out with a cheap deal.
Well, we don't know anything right now.
They wouldn't even do it. Oh,
No. But,
no
so-
comparables, eh? Oh, that's a good little start for a SpongeBob diorama.
Hey, you know what? I got a whole theme of crap I can build at some point. If
What's
I
funny
want
is
to
that you think about is like, are they still relevant in pop culture? Right?
Yeah.
It's like,
Well-
but those are decent attempts.
Look at it.
What do I have?
So
I got the
alternate
invisible
eyes,
card.
alternate face, alternate head, alternate eyes. It's just a
The question
shame
will be-
SpongeBob's name.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the figures are like. If there's any articulation or the little pegs on the feet.
It's pretty much the arms. I'm hoping they pagan. It looks like it's just the arms.
Yeah.
Well,
but,
it's something.
But I'm really
interesting.
hoping to get more of this because I think there was a red Baron, and I really want a red.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh, yeah.
that's iconic.
That's I bought as a consolation. Like I gotta walk out. It's cheap, whatever. But
Be funny if they had the Charlie Brown kicking the football. Like
I
a little
would.
dire-
Well,
little set.
I would have killed.
It's so
There
funny.
was, I think 2 sets that would have the Charlie Brown, of course, and Vaughn Mills has the display, but not the product.
Oh, they have them on display. Okay.
Yeah, which sooner or later will go bye. I should have
Yeah.
probably said, "Hey, how much you want for that?" Since you're not selling it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to build it, so it's like that's so much fun
Oh, yeah.
because you know it's not like they kept the boxes or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, and these are not. I mean, this is probably right up there with the GI Joe builds. I mean, 146 pieces, 128 pieces. Now, what's amazing is like the thinking here: 128 pieces. So you get 2 different builds, but they did their best to keep it to the same piece count. So they're
Okay.
saying,
Yeah, that's why the pineapple's looking a little weak
parts
there.
cost me this much by weight or whatever. I got to keep it, and then okay, we'll go up and down until we only get 128.
Well,
pieces.
how much are those little sets? At what did you say? 121 pieces? What are they worth? $10?
Something like that.
15?
Yeah. I don't even have.
That's pretty good for third party, whatever.
It
Absolutely.
absolutely means more to me than what I pay. That's for sure. Just because I
Oh,
think it's such an oddity. I mean, it screams AllBricksCount. But
Oh, yeah.
I just hope it's not utter garbage. I just hope it's semi garbage.
You'll know the feel of the plastic as soon as you hold the figures, if it's decent plastic or not.
Well, I'm hoping the box. I mean, to me, the box is pretty good. I'm hoping that's a good sign.
We've been there.
Yeah.
Boxes don't mean squat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely been a few of those over the years for sure.
I'm gonna show you something that fits your mech. Even though it never showed up in the movie, but they decided to make a mech out of it, which is kind of funny because Lego likes to do it too.
Mhm.
The Iron Man 2 set from, I guess it was a race car, the scene
Yep.
in the movie.
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
he never
When
made it
Whiplash
mech.
shows up.
Like that's just funny.
No,
as
he
hell.
never made his mech like that, though.
Oh, wait a
But
second. Is that not the one I got? Or
it the
did I
same
get a
one, John?
different? I don't know. Remember I bought the one set at the show a month ago?
I don't know.
I don't
This
know.
one I just randomly found at a little flea market.
Let's see.
In,
By the way,
Woodstock.
what I've done to my shelves is horrible because I can't find. My wife was
Can't
laughing.
find
I
anything.
can't find
Gotta go sideways.
Dude, it is the
Yeah.
set. Yeah.
Is it the same one? The
Ooh,
Mac?
look at
Yeah.
We're twinsies. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Question is who got the better deal? Oh,
Oh, I think. Well, mine was like $15 or something, right?
then we are twinsies then.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody cares for this stuff. I'm telling you. But the thing is, though, the fact that you get like another suit. This is the Mark V, and it still has the old school Avengers Assemble logo
Nice.
Oh, is that like shield based?
on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
on the
just,
side.
it's a shield.
So it still had the original.
Oh,
Was it
yeah.
Shield logo?
Yep, shield.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
the shield's logo.
Okay. Boy, that Whiplash figure looks really horrible. I mean, he looks like a zombie almost.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Hold on, I'll show you.
The Iron Man looks amazing, but the Whiplash.
Well, it does affect his look in the movie pretty good because he was rough. What's
Yeah.
his name? What's Buddy's the actor name?
Oh.
He did 9.5 weeks, didn't he? With what's her face, Kim Basinger?
What, the guy who did Whiplash?
Yeah.
What's
What's his name?
Man.
He's changed.
And he got
Changed a lot.
nominated for that. No, he got nominated for the wrestler, not for the Iron Man role.
Yeah, yeah.
The wrestler, he got nominated for the wrestler.
The wrestler. That's the movie. That yeah.
Rourke, Mickey Rourke.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So here's what the actual figure turns out like with that face. Yikes.
He's pretty intense looking. I mean, the Iron Man's not bad looking, but then that Whiplash is just not good.
Yeah.
Well, somebody posted on our, I don't know if it was on our chat group. Somebody got some of the original little egg surprises with the original Wolverine outfit. There was like a black one and a yellow one.
Yeah.
And these little figurines are still they still kick butt. They did a good job articulating them because nothing else really matches up with them. But yeah, just kind of that was my new bricks for the week and last week or whatever.
Nice.
That was pretty cool.
So
you just got that, eh?
That's last week. Yeah, I just popped in. I'm like, oh, look at this thing. That's interesting.
Oh man.
It's rare now to find anything like it. It's drier than the Sahara. I swear for brick because I asked the vendors. I'm like, why don't I see anything like even some of like the Woodstock one. If it's not one vendor who specifically just does Lego, the other vendors, I'm like, where's the stuff? Like, you must be getting your hands on like sets and whatnot, Lego or Mega, whatever. They're like, oh, it's just easier to sell it online. Boom, because there's always somebody buying online. They'll throw a Lego set up, someone will buy it instantly.
A lot less haggling, a lot less people trying to.
And they said that they'll actually just buy it as the price they put it at, and they'll pay all the shipping. They
if
don't
you're
care
not in a rush, you can just let it sit out there, and it will eventually move.
It'll sell. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially as stuff gets harder. When we were at that outlet mall, I posted a few pictures to a group about the Turtles figures because I thought Ryan would be into that, whatever. And then there's that old Kate. Did I post the Caveman electronic toy to the group?
No, I don't think I saw it.
Maybe I didn't post it to the group. Check this out. So I had this as a kid, and we saw it at the flea market. I don't know if this could be familiar. Yeah, look at this.
Wait,
Nice.
I think you did post that.
Yeah,
I did? Okay.
A picture of it, right?
So,
there you go. Yeah,
had this, and I think his price tag on the back was $20. He says, "I don't know if that works," and he had no power cord for it anyway. I don't want to be playing that game of let's find a 9-volt whatever.
The adapter.
Remember all the ends? Remember all the ends we used to have because it wasn't just one.
You had to fit.
I had a universal one that had like 10 or 15 ends, and you'd pop them in and out because I had so many of these stupid things. I'd love to know where I sent a picture of that to my mom because I think that was hers. And I go, look what I saw. And I wanted her response, and see if maybe we have it somewhere, but no, we don't have it. But she got tickled by it. And hey, I know where it is. I could always go back and get it.
Yeah.
I don't really think it's worth $20, but if it works, it'd be okay. And
you'd be lucky if
you can put batteries in that one.
Contacts don't rust it out.
Well, no, I opened it up. The contacts are beautiful.
All right.
Nice.
So if I could find a cord or the universal with the 10 ends or something, because that was a thing I would have, like 5 or 10 of these units, and they all had a different end. So you pop one out, put it in, you could plug it in. And wherever my dad found that universal thing was great. Because that's,
They're still kicking around. Those are like computer AC cords and stuff like that. They have all that. Yeah.
Okay. Because there was nothing worse than you have your cord, your black cord, you try to jam it in. It's like it looks like a circle hole with a pin, but it don't fit. And it's like, you know.
That's
But
that
when I
inner,
saw
the inner diameter.
But that whole mall, when you walk on your, like I said, you could spend a day. Because you got the upper part of the mall is a regular outlet mall, but you go downstairs and it's like the entire footprint of the mall. There's a flea market down there that's permanent. Because we used to go there.
Which one?
Dixie Outlet Mall.
Dixie, off of the 403? No, 427.
QEW.
No. QE, yeah, QEW. Yeah. That's it.
Yep.
That little downstairs. I don't remember that.
Dude, well, really? I mean, we used to go all the time to.
Oh yeah, you go from the outside down the stairs.
Yeah, in the middle of the mall, there's stairs going down.
Yeah, I know. Okay, now I remember. Oh,
I used to go there all the time during the DVDs when that was a thing because you could find and you know what's sad? The same guys are still selling DVDs, and it's like 4 for $10 and whatever. It's like,
hey, there's collector's items now.
Well, they are.
Don't forget.
Sure. Yeah. For sure, and
because VHS, the bootleg ones. Apparently,
guys are still selling the bootleg ones in the sleeves. It's like
brutal.
Or they're trying to. I don't know if they really are, but it's so many guys were selling hi-fis and record players, and well, I mean,
hey, look at the resurgence of record players, though.
Yeah,
right.
But these weren't
records are. Yeah,
I tried to sell my wife a metal blaster that didn't have a dial on it, and I got the same unit at work, but it doesn't have a screen. I could take the 2, and I would have one full radio. But jeez, it's so bad, so bad. Let's open it up. I don't want to open up that one. But I just thought that was so cool because that screams everything about me. Like, I'll try anything once and it's cheap.
Oh yeah.
Middle.
No. Oh, what, that one?
What's that? Yeah, let's take a look.
You want the brown one? Okay. Well, there's your first giveaway.
Oh, Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon.
Amazon. So, I got some help from one of the groups on this one.
That's good.
Someone had posted something and I jumped and I changed something I had already had in process. And it's like, okay, well, let's do this and save some money and hopefully some time and stress. And you know what? It actually will probably work. Good. I hadn't checked this, so I'm really happy.
Nice.
Yeah, because I had ordered it either from them online or from the States. I can't remember which, but I canceled that when Butler posted to our group. So then as soon as I put it in the order with Amazon Canada, and as soon as I saw that, then I canceled the other thing I had. I think in the end, it's saving $10. But you know how hard it is, like, if you're collecting something and it's not coming in, you're worried it's not coming in because these guys are so bad.
Yeah.
Do you want to see what that looks like built?
Oh, did you build it already?
Yeah. I did it exactly. I got it as soon as Amazon Canada had it for like that $44.
Yeah.
It was like $20 less than
what a weird box.
Like,
it's box. That's weird. Eh?
No, it's just the flaps. They open on the side and then lift up.
Okay.
It's really nice. It's a sturdy design that they've been doing to all the boxes now for that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, Paramount Plus. So this is the TV series, which by the way,
TV series, yeah.
Second season any day now, right?
Starts. Yeah. I think it's next month or this month.
It's this month, I think.
Is it? Yeah. So it's pretty. It's a flat, like a military flat green, brick color. It's got the two rear ends.
You got the set handy?
Yeah. Do you want me to grab it? Yeah.
Go for it.
Show you exactly what it looks like. Hold on a sec.
Because it will be a while before I build the Warthogs that are not built. I mean, so Jordan, I don't know if you're aware, but like best video I've got is 65,000 views. It's my Warthog collection. But that was the last time I updated was 2019. Every Warthog ever released, right?
Yeah.
And people cherry pick my video and they take clips and they do whatever from it. And But I've been accumulating everything I didn't have, which was only like one set, but everything newer from that point.
Yeah.
And I keep threatening to build everything, and I haven't because, well, my backlog is bad. And here, let's give.
So here's the other. There's three sets that they released for the show. So this is the little ATV.
Nice.
I'll show you that in a second.
Oh, so you got
And
the full Paramount Wave.
Yeah, there's only 3 in the set, right? So
Okay.
so far, so that's that one. So let's see here. It's just kind of like a little Banshee with new characters, like the from the show. Sorry, I gotta show you a little closer. Okay, and then obviously here I'll even show you while I have them here. So there's the.
Nice.
Oops.
Oh wow!
And the best thing is that all the characters are got the removable helmets, and they've kind of taken the Call of Duty stuff and thrown it in towards the Halo.
Yeah.
So they're kind of taking some of the thing is though they're still a little bit not as stylish as the Call of Duty stuff used to be.
Yeah.
It could have been they could add more detail to the vehicles and stuff like that, right? So the Warthog. So I pulled off some of the things so that it could fit in the box again. But basically, there's your base, right?
Okay.
It's just got the gas tank ass end to it, but let's go here. I'll just put these back on and then you'll see it.
So
they did upgrade
gas tanks that they've been using for the last 10 years.
Yeah, they used the same back end
Okay.
just to kind of keep it the same. And then the these are the wheels.
Okay.
So they went with the closed rim and stuff like that. They've made sure that they're all nice and flat. It is still just a hubcap over top of the rim, but they've upgraded the suspension so it's not a hook anymore. Now it's like tubular, so they don't just pop off. And then you still get your play, but the fake suspension that they give on the side, like the fake shocks, actually limits the range. So you don't get as much as a deep thing. It still has the turret. I took that off, but I gotta show you real quick.
The windshield, is it a new part or does it seem
Nope,
to be the same
still
part?
same.
Maybe
Yeah, here I'll show you. They don't give you a working winch in the front. They just give you a fake winch.
Yeah.
Just a little tube and
Oh,
whatnot.
well, that looks updated though. That looks like a new piece. Like a
Yeah, it's a new. It's about a 4 or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces in total, and then just kind of like fake, headlights and stuff like that. But they got everything is printed, so no stickers at all, not like the old ones. And even the seats, they just do a brick seat. It's not a molded seat anymore, so you can see there.
See, I like the fact that it's brick built. Those molded seats were. I didn't like them. I never did.
Yeah, it depended. It depended on what how it fit. I think they could have just gave us like a 2-piece molded seat.
And that army green, for all the silly colored Warthogs I have in the collection, that's just to me the best.
Yeah. So the cool thing with that is that they didn't give us the extras on the old Warthogs. You know how there's always like a spotlight or a searchlight on the top here with a little tube. They kept it sparse.
With the little
so you can see. You can still do it if you want to mock one up and give yourself one. Okay. But yeah.
Isn't that funny that they didn't put one on?
Yeah. So in the show, they gave you, because in the show they had to run with the a piece of like there it is right there. The little landscape that had the thingy, I forget what the name of it was, but it was like a crystal. And but you do get all this in that set.
Oh, so Cortana is in this box?
It's not Cortana. It's what's her name? It is it is Cortana. Sorry, from the show. Yeah. I thought it was one of the other AIs. But you get a different version of her. Like a different she's not see-through. She's not she's just opaque.
You know what, for the price, this is actually a really good set.
Yeah, so if you got it off of the Amazon for that pre-order price of $44? Yes. Absolutely, but 60 through the Walmart price or I'm not sure if they've upped it on Amazon or not. So $44, whatever it was when it came out, or 43 actually it was the last price. That's a decent set because you get all those figures with it. right?
Yeah.
Think about
No
you
worries.
average out $5 a new character, is minimum is not too bad. So yeah, pretty decent build.
I wonder if the
you'll
Master
look through
Chief
that.
is actually new other than the headpiece. I'm
Yes.
curious.
No, the body would be the same. Here, I'll bust it out here. Where's it hiding? Right here. So again, no helmet. It's just a removable head, and so the colors are different, very different. But it's the guy on the show, his face.
Yeah. But it does come
But
with the helmet.
It
The
comes
helmet.
with his helmet head. Yeah. So here, I'll bust
Oh,
that out.
not removable though. Okay,
It's
so
not. It's not a.
you swap the
Yeah, I'll
heads.
show you.
Okay.
You just pop and swap. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just a regular Master Chief helmet, gold, visor.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's all. So a lot of people are a bit, when the show came out, they were bitching that, we should never see Master Chief's face. Obviously the actor wanted his face to be shown on the show. So
he's
I'm
right
sure
up
that's
there
what
with Pedro Pascal because that's the
Yeah.
thing with Mando. I don't
Yeah.
know what Pedro's problem was. Like, you knew the role. They told you you're going to be wearing the helmet.
Yeah.
And it's like he
Yeah.
whined, bitched, and kvetched about it. Like, but you know what? Everyone says he did great.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to be seen, and it's like,
Yeah.
I know it broke a lot of people's hearts when we finally saw him. It's like,
I think they should have kept it going for at least a couple seasons without seeing his face.
yeah,
Either or, because then it would have been a surprise or awesome to actually, have that. Could have been a death scene. It could have been who knows what.
They
right?
should have
Whatever
played it off like Tim Allen's show with the guy at the fence. Like,
Yeah.
like every
Could have
time
been like mirror shots.
weird
or something.
angles,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird angles. Yeah.
all smoke and mirrors. You don't actually see his face.
Side
Yeah.
side of his head from
Yeah.
behind. Obviously, would have been like a bald head or something. Would have driven the fans crazy, right? Or driven the fans crazy. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty. I like to see what else they're gonna do. But the funny thing is that the stuff that came out before this run, I still haven't seen any of it in. Well, I shouldn't say any of it, but the big sets like the elephant re-release that they made. I haven't seen that in stores yet. I don't get it. Like such a big set.
I don't think you ever see it up here, and it's like
Probably not,
350, 360 in the States, and it's third party on Amazon.
No, you can get it for like $1.75 US, and I'm like, what the hell? Why can't we get this thing up here? Because that's what I think I just saw it last week. $1.75 US.
Shipping
like,
and conversion and everything's horrible. It's like
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather just go to Buffalo and throw it, like get it from the mailbox or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I don't care enough about the elephant. Like Jonathon's
Yeah.
got an elephant he's been trying to sell for a while.
I got a bunch of used ones.
Nasty because when I
Right?
saw it in person, it's so dusty and nasty. It's like, not okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That's why I tell everyone you should keep it behind glass or
clean it.
or clean it.
Yeah.
Because dust is just nasty. I'm sorry. Like, you can
yeah.
clean it off, but I don't want to see someone else's dust. Sorry, I just don't.
But Rick, I have to
It
make
makes
sure
me itchy even thinking about it.
every stream I'm still gonna bust this thing out to tease
you
ya.
asshole. I mean, it is
I
such
should
a
have
nice
fly away.
set.
Woo!
Oh yeah, that's nice.
No, it is.
Hey, I don't care what condition the sucker is, if it's used or mint complete or whatever. Just the color of these bricks don't do it justice. Like, it's the gray metallic kind of smoky, like, oh, it just, you can't see the color, gunmetal-ish, but shiny at the same time.
Yeah.
But it just rocks. Like, this to me is the epitome of a model, done right. They're like the Osprey, that military one that Lego kiboshed. I would have loved to have had that one.
Yeah.
Right? Was it a technique set or was it?
It was a
Yeah,
technique.
it was technique.
And I tried my best to get one out of Australia and New Zealand, man. I was throwing money around trying to get anyone, and no. I mean, deals fell through, and people said, "Oh," and then other people said, "Oh, we can't do it." Others said, "Oh, it'll get blocked." It's like,
well, it would get blocked from where? From like getting shipped? No.
So, I mean, first the recall was a recalled set, so of course, Lego in certain countries, it's really interesting because what they'll do is, this is not the first time a set's been recalled, and usually it's for other reasons than this one. This was just egg on their face reasons, but in certain markets, they literally said for safety. So for a children's toy, by flagging it for safety, if it goes
That's
to
how they got their hands on it.
Point, well, if they ever see it, that's why it was so hard to get them out of Australia and out of New Zealand, because if customs had noticed and had paid attention, and come on, how many of those notices do they get every day? Hundreds, I'm sure. But you only need one guy doing his job right who paid attention that morning to the pre-shift meeting. Hey guys, look over the 100 new things today to look out for. And if he spotted that set, it's like, no, we can't let this out of the country. It's not safe because the manufacturer said it's recalled because it's not safe for kids. The rest of us, we all know it's because they had egg on their face because it's a military craft that was never ever purchased for non-military use, even though they tried to sell it for non-military use. Yep. Not one country on the planet ever bought it for non-military use. So it was never really an air ambulance. They had hoped, but no one would spend that much money on such a ridiculous aircraft when a regular helicopter is plenty fine.
Yeah.
That's actually the vehicle that's going to replace the Black Hawk in the U.S. military.
Shut up.
That's what they're using. Yeah, they're not going with any of the regular helos anymore. And I'm just like, that's got to be a contract that's padding somebody's pockets, right? Like,
and
any military guy.
I'd love to hear the reasons that they thought that was a good idea.
It's contracts because the military guys hate it. They said it's like a death trap. That thing is unreliable. That it makes so much noise.
Well,
it's so loud.
It's no worse than us with Orange. Right. You know, that's our medical chopper service.
Yeah, Orange. Yeah.
You cannot do proper CPR in the helicopter.
No kidding.
There's no clearance. So if I was to get over, so they had to highly modify the choppers. But if the way it was at first, you get your gurney, the same ones that every ambulance is using. If you use that equipment, you got a body on there and you're trying to do, you couldn't get over the body properly to get enough clearance.
Brutal. Could you imagine? Oh.
For a chopper we're using for emergency ambulance service,
to
fly an hour from certain points, like wherever in Ontario to where a hospital actually is, that was a ridiculous. And we invested in 15 of them, I think, for Air Orange. Oh my!
Oh, brutal.
Another case of who got padded. Yeah. Who got padded?
Over here, our air ambulance is called Stars.
Yeah.
And it just looks like every other chopper out there, or
it says Stars on there, and I think it's like red and something.
By the way, it's probably the most expensive flight you can ever take.
Yep.
So if you were ever in need of it, I think it works out to about $6,000 of medical flight, and they will absolutely try and bill you, and whatever your insurance is will likely decline it. There was a whole thing on a CTV News here about it. Someone was in a medical situation. They got airlifted 20 minutes, and it's the most expensive flight they ever took in their life. It's ridiculous. Oh, I've been dying to open this because I didn't open it. And check this out. So they put corners on it, which, one of the guys had done back in December or whatever previous. I thought, what a great way. You're shipping a box and they put the plastic corners to try and protect it. So I'm really curious how well it survived.
The collectibles market, the Transformers, like the guys who sell,
they do. That's what my buddy said.
They do a lot of that.
So and my buddy just for the first time, I've been trying to turn him on to Ali and a few other services because he spends a lot on Transformers and stuff, but he acknowledges a lot of the third party and
those ones
are amazing and the quality is better. And that's why I go to the shows with them, and it's $25 to go to the Transformers show. Most expensive toy show I go to, but it's amazing.
But the third party stuff is like banging out some good stuff.
It's better than first party almost every time.
But they always get, because you ship from China directly and stuff, these boxes always get dinged because they're so hefty and big.
Well, that and Max packing the air containers, the underbelly loaders, they're crazy. So I don't know if you've seen, a lot of them are quarter round in shape, and they go under the belly of the aircraft. And
Oh yeah.
they fly, so they come over a lot of the time on the passenger aircraft, and they are max packed. Like you can't fart in them. There's no room for air.
Not your fingers.
Yeah.
You can't see your fingers behind the package there, Rick. Watch out.
I know,
And
Mr. Safety Guy.
Hey, don't break the rule. Never cut towards you.
Yeah, towards my throat here.
Yeah.
Never
Well,
cut.
they did such a great job. I'm just trying to find a good point of entry here.
Just got to basically chop off the top.
There we go.
Right?
We're getting in there. I'm doing my best to not damage. Remember, I paid for the boxes. As a builder,
So this was another request for the box. This one, yeah. Well, they
And
definitely took care of you.
Yeah, a couple layers of stuff too. Nice. Okay, but super right towards my face. This is awesome. I told you what happened with my daughter's birthday present to me, right? Did I tell you that story about my eye?
What happened?
How I never told that. Oh, maybe did we not do a new bricks at the end of January?
With an eye story? No, I don't think so.
No. Okay.
This was this past year, like Christmas time this year.
Yeah. So
no, you kept, let's see. Let's hear this ditty.
She bought me an awesome present. Very thoughtful. A barometer to check barometric pressure.
Oh, yeah.
You know, migraines suffer. Not so much anymore, especially as I dropped the weight. That stuff. You know, hey, I had a headache today, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It hasn't been bad either. There's definitely correlation with, you know, weight, obesity, blah, 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 and headaches. For me anyway. And definitely getting better. But she got this thing, and it's a glass tube with a wood base. Looks cool. It's got a fluid and chemical in there, whatever, and it's going to rise and fall, and with lines on it telling you something relevant with the barometric pressure. I'm following the instructions, and it basically says twist into the base. I twist into the base. I'm sitting on the couch, and I got it right here about this low. I'm right in my face. It explodes.
Oh, dude.
This is very, very, very thin test tube glass.
Oh,
science, right? So, hey, look, we're being cheered on here.
There's a little bit of mocking going on in that comment.
And yeah. So explodes in my face, and immediately I got my eye closed.
You feel it in your eye?
Well, here's the thing. So it's not just about feeling, it's about smell. So it smells like Vicks Vapor Rub.
Okay.
So I'm getting that warm, stingy feeling everywhere.
The alcohol, yeah. They probably have alcohol in it, no? Right?
There was 4 chemicals listed. So I had my daughter, I said, read out the first aid stuff, which was funny.
Yeah.
What's the first thing I pulled out of the box? First aid, and I threw it to the side as I'm trying to assemble this thing, right? And then immediately, tell me the first aid. So she's reading it out, and I go to the washroom and I start flushing. 15 minutes, right? And I feel okay. Sit down afterwards, and it's just really, raw. And sure enough, and I went to work the next day or whatever, but my eye got super cloudy, the one. Yeah. And I ended up with just the one eye. So I had pounding headache because I got 2 different focal things happening: clear vision, cloudy vision, and my brain is trying to play this game. Massive headache, right?
Yeah.
So I end up getting it checked out, and optometrist, you got. And what's really happening is the cloudiness is 3 cuts. One of them is in a bad spot, and I'm getting light refracting at that angle, so that's creating the cloudy. Hence the headache. And so I got a note, blah blah blah. Because I really should be driving my car, much less the forklift. Yeah. But it's actually, the other day was the first day I had 0 cloudiness, so it appears I'm 100%. So happy. Wow, they did a decent job. Finally.
Ooh.
That's a good color scheme.
Oh yeah.
Box is not.
Oh, I just saw the Batman. Is
Yeah.
it Batman?
Well, so here's the funny thing.
Look at the
It's
shape of
actually-
it,
It
too.
looks like Optimus Prime's head almost.
Yeah.
So, like, one of the sets from late last year that I've still got to build. Some of the info for it says Superman. I can't even pull it out right now. Something.
Oh, they recycled the description then.
Well, yeah, you know, hey, God bless the
Yeah.
Chinese, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
That is cool. So it's got 2 katanas or 1, 2 of them. Yeah.
2.
That's cool. That's the same line as the other ones that you had?
As some of them for sure, yeah. And I think this might be based on Super Mecha Champions.
Oh, what's that barcode you got there on the box? It says
3D display this thing. So if you do your thing, I don't know if it works. I didn't even do it on the previous one.
well, like will it show all the other available products? I wonder.
Let's see. It may go nowhere. A lot of these things either die or don't go anywhere.
Dead links, yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder you wanted the box on that one. That one turned out really good.
Yeah, no, and it's a sweet set. You know, 534 pieces. I think it'll build to, let's see, 10 inches, 11 inches.
Nice.
So more or less the same scale as the blue guy, and I think it is a Super Mecha Champion. Oh, and so the other one they had on here, I do have this guy, but it's without the box.
Ah.
But you know, the Sluban stuff has been good to build, so I'm hoping to be equally happy with this guy. So.
Oh yeah, it looks really good.
Look, it's still not loading. Oh well.
Yep.
I'll refresh it. Nothing. See, useless barcode. That's the problem, man. These guys, either they don't test it or whatever website they want to link to disappears, and it's like.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'll save the Lego for last because that will irritate the Lego people. So I only have to buy a bag of Lego, and I just.
Yeah, it's irritating me that I can't buy any Lego at the moment. So.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, so
at least until after my truck is done.
Okay, so that's
priorities.
Yeah, they're still working on it.
So you have the engine now, or
I'm assuming they have the engine. My truck's over at their shop now.
Okay, so they have possession of your truck, and they're getting the engine for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's something.
Yeah, they found it. They're getting it. They got my truck. They got to pull all the electronics off the top of the engine, pull the engine out, put the new one in.
Oh, isn't it fun with how high tech everything is? That what should be so easy, just a bunch of screws and stuff. No bolts. No, we got electronics and wiring harnesses, and
that's why I can't wait to get my
reprogram stuff. And
yeah, that's why I can't wait till I get my '87 Dakota back up and running. No electronics, all mechanical. No computers in that truck.
This one got a little banged up, but I did because I did crack this open because it's like I was really confused of what was in here. But
nice.
There's the front of it.
Oh, very nice.
You're definitely going to be filling up that cabinet.
800.
These guys are not going to be small.
No. Well, they're all give or take 11, 12 inches.
Mm-hmm.
The shame about the box fresh bed.
No, yeah.
Still pretty cool. And I'll work a little miracle and square that up maybe. I've done far better with far worse. And then this guy.
Oh wow.
Oh, the lovely smell of Chinese plastic.
You sure you're not degassing all this stuff before you?
Degassing right now. It's degassing right now.
Can only imagine. Oh, look at this thing. It's got like.
I'm hoping I can get rid of some of these stickers.
Yeah.
all kinds of.
If it's a shiny service, it should come off.
20.
If it's got,
I've
yeah,
done,
don't
I've done
just
really
don't do it
good.
cold. Do it
I've
warm.
done- no, I've done, look at that. Yeah, it's coming off clean already. So
Yeah.
And what I'll do is I back myself up. I take pictures with it, and then then I'll try and remove it and take more pictures. And then this way, if it fucks up, it fucks up. You know.
Yeah.
Nothing on the bottom.
Nothing.
Bottom. Just their seals, but it's like.
And there's no
here's the thing, I totally get them taking stuff because look, it's up to here. I can feel it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's up to there. So just like Lego.
Yeah. You bought air.
It's
buying
on
air
to there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. So for $2.50, I got the pretty box full of air.
Yeah. Nice.
Although that's boy, what a weight difference. 200 pieces, and that one's maybe it's the manual. Yeah, it's probably the manual. By the way, one of these sets I was looking at, which I didn't buy. They had a white version in the video, but every photo I saw, it's like that's not white, so it's colored. I would love it all 100% white. I guess it's their prototype or whatever, their build. Excuse me, and it's like, dude, sell me the all white or the all monochrome version or an all black, or some of them look cool.
Yeah.
Just think of this guy, but he'd be 100% white. Like it just.
Yeah.
I should have screen capped it, but so I've got three Sembos.
Yep.
And I don't really understand why his box is so much bigger. Yes, he's got 200 more pieces, but he's not really actually any more expensive. And then I have 3 of these Sluban boxed ones, but 2 of them here. Plus the 2 boxed ones from before I still have that I showed you guys, right?
Yep.
Did I show you both right now or just the red one?
Just the red one.
Just the red one.
Okay, here. Well, we'll pull that one up so you can see that again.
Oh, yeah.
I love how it's just robot.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I could probably look that up easy enough using Translate.
It probably says robot.
Back out robot. Super robot.
Black robot.
Yeah.
Now these are great. They're gonna be fun to do.
Oh,
The
yeah.
accessories look really cool on these guys.
Yeah, and,
Oh, yeah.
and there'll be some unique stuff that have.
Yeah.
I'll admit these blades. Some of this will be unique.
The hands look a little bit something you probably don't care for, but
It's not. Yeah, when I
good
did
enough.
one, the hand isn't great, and there's some. And actually, if I think back to the original 4, it was probably the same. You know, the molded hands. If there's something that lets you down, it's the hands, but they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just a little anemic looking. So yeah, so
Cool.
definitely
Right on.
a lot of robots in our future.
So is this
Oh,
a
yeah.
non-Lego new bricks?
No.
Do you have them? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Let's see. Something new?
Oh yeah. So this is a little bit Christmas, a little bit birthday, gift card
Okay.
money, all that kind
Nice.
of stuff.
Yep.
So I am tempting fate here by stacking this stuff up with all my builds behind me. It's like, oh no. So let's see here. So this guy wanted. Oh, by the way, so this is awesome. So this set is the one that got Bricksie in trouble.
Oh, the one that was in the video.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's finally released properly, or
Groot.
not?
Or not Groot, Rocket.
So how much of it was actually in his video? You said it was like a second worth of the shot, or
Yeah,
what?
down in
Got
one
an ear?
corner, and it was just enough that no, like it was a fairly clear shot,
Yeah.
but still like a second 0.3 that he had left in after taking all the.
But how is this such a priority for them to be like, you released a picture of the raccoon?
Well, just because they invited all these influencers,
Right.
YouTubers / whatever, to
Yeah.
come to Boulogne, enjoy 1 or 2 days here. I can't remember if they flew them or people had to pay. A lot of the people I heard had to pay their own way, but you're willing to do it because it's like, hey, it's exposure to
Yeah.
access to stuff you wouldn't get otherwise.
But like how it's not like a set that's so rare that it could be seen by a top secret.
Well, it's all about embargoing. Like you can't. They didn't want it out there before a certain time, and it's like
isn't this like
just
a
don't let them
set?
in the room. Don't let these people
Exactly.
with cameras and cell phones. You take their cell phones away. You take their cameras away. You can have talks and let them interview people.
Yeah.
I guess they
So
figured
odd.
in this age you can't. That's why hey, everyone knows I'm no fan of Bricksies, but I'll defend him. That poor guy really got screwed by Lego. It's not like Duck Builds. When Duck Builds got screwed by Lego, Duck Builds made a real mistake. He put something out there in a video that should never gone out on video until 2 months later. Bricksie was invited to Milan with all these other people. They had their cameras, their blogging cameras, their cell phones, everything. They're interviewing people, and what's in the background? XYZ sets everywhere that's embargoed for the next 2 months.
Yeah.
Honestly, you wonder if this was on display for a reason, to get some hype, a leak.
The big
an
one they were
unauthorized
in,
leak.
where he interviewed a guy or talked to a guy, there was at least 3 sets that were brand new, and he knew it, and and whatever he did his best to edit around it. He made a goof. Oops. The thing is, there was enough people who disliked Bricksie enough that they wanted to rub his nose in it. So they went frame by frame. Here's the problem. If he hadn't opened his mouth, or if he just had done a better edit, like don't black out certain footage. Because that's the thing, like he put black bars over parts of the screen to not totally trash his work. Well, the problem is, as soon as you do that, now we know, hey, we got to go look what's in his video. That's what they did. They looked frame by frame through his video.
And called him out, eh? Yeah.
Call him. And it's like, and it sucks to have that much hate for the guy. I paid Jacob money to go make a nasty comment about that stupid tattoo he's got. And it's not as bad as that is. I still would not go frame by frame through anyone's video to try and nail him to the wall. That was bad. And I think I know who did it to him, but it's like, that's just what horse shit. Anyway, it's a great, this fits into a lot of, the statue, figure, animal kind of, all the cool looking stuff. I love where Lego's going with some of this stuff. He's crazy looking.
At least they're making it. They're making it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, there's too many sets. Oh, my God, it's too much money. Don't buy it or buy less of it.
And it's very unique. You don't see anything like that humanoid, animal figure, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's going to go nice with this one.
Yeah, he's got it right there. Yeah.
What I don't have, and I thought about buying it, was the half Venom, half Groot.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, here's the thing. So you could build them apparently as the Venom Groot full.
Mm-hmm.
But do you need 2 sets to do that? I don't know. Or can you do it with just the 1 set? I don't know.
I think you could just do it with
I don't need 2 Groots, but I would love to have the Venom. But maybe I'll buy it discounted. So that was, a gift card someone gave me, and actually a very good friend gave me the gift card. So that did that. And then I think Ryan bought this, and it was discounted at Lego, and it's like, okay, well, but Lego store, right? And I figured I'm there.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Star Wars.
$29. You get 5 of them. I mean,
Yeah.
hey,
Are these popular? The BrickHeadz, the brand, like the team.
some,
Yeah.
Yeah, some people
like them. Ryan's
Oh, yeah.
got like almost all the Star Wars ones, I think. And let's see. And this is whatever the gift of purchase was by doing this. So Mrs. AllBricksCount will end up with that, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a pile of garbage. Oh my goodness. But all of this is a lot less than a UCS set. So it's like you can definitely build on a budget if you look and shop and play that game. And
You definitely get your fill out of those mechs, right? Those sets.
Well, yeah, because they're not fast builds for one.
Mm-hmm.
So the Sluban stuff is largely stickers, and they're edge to edge, which makes for, if you're good at applying stickers, they come out really good, but they're not easy.
Yeah.
But the end result is better than a Lego sticker, because a Lego stickers with that extra little, what's the 2/16 of an inch or whatever, or 1/16 of an inch gapping, like it just looks weird sometimes.
Yeah.
And
it was a good haul for all this stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, 2.5, 3 weeks of stuff building up.
And these guys are standing up on their own, eh? No stand, no. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Well, it's like look at the. This is 4 stickers right here. The white on his leg. I'll pull that down.
Okay.
And look how good that looks. And it's edge to edge on the brick, pretty much.
Nice.
So you don't see that. Oh, the sticker stops short of the edge of the brick.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Apply it good, then it looks good. But if you stickers, these are going to be brutal for you.
The question will be is how long these will last before they curl. That'll be the true test. Yeah, over a couple years, will they dry out?
Well,
right?
The thing is, with what I do with that pressing down. Now the thing is, any sticker, like I had problems with 2 stickers, and we'll see. And let's see, this was one of them. I put this one on wrong, and I realized, some stickers you could put on wrong, and no one would know the difference. They don't know the builds like I do or whatever.
Yeah.
But that one, it's like, when I put it on wrong and realized, I really made a mistake. And I had already pressed it down. And I had to use my razor blade to get underneath. It was so bad. And I reapplied it because I didn't want to have both of them. I mean, that's how you kind of camouflage a bad sticker. If you did the left wrong, do the right wrong, and no one knows the difference. Especially with this stuff, because it's just kind of unique compared to most of it. So like Lego, you'll get called out because everyone will spot it. With this stuff, no one will. By the way, check out that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's nice.
So it's cool when even if the set seems cheap or small or whatever, when they add a little piece that just makes it,
Well, I'll be the first to admit, this guy to me is better without this piece of material. It's such a hassle. That was a solid 20 minutes of me figuring how to put that on. Not that the instructions were hard. It was just damn near impossible. I wish it was flexible.
Getting it to
or elastic.
Yeah, it's not flexible at all? Yeah, it's just with like
not enough. Because when you wrap it around the chest piece here, brutal. And I kind of cheated by going under the arm as opposed to over the arm. I'm convinced it's not possible to do it as per the instructions, but I think it looked good. And look at the size of that gun. Isn't that not ridiculous?
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, what are the pieces that make up? Is that metallic, rod pieces or the barrel of the gun?
So silver plastic. He's got a lot of this kind of dark silver elements here all over the place. Regular gray.
Are those all like unique pieces? The little end, the barrel of the gun and
no. So there's a lot of what I would call mega inspired pieces.
Okay.
Some of it's hidden in his rib cage that allows for that kind of fake suspension kind of, because there is some twisting and torquing you can do to the torso.
Okay.
And it mimics, hydraulics. Definitely some.
Yeah, it doesn't look cheap. It doesn't look cheap at all. It looks pretty good.
No. Like, this is top notch.
It looks solid. Yeah.
And lots of good joints, and you can mess around and stuff. If you're really OCD, you can spend a lot of time messing with them.
Nice.
Yeah. No, I'm really. And I was committed anyway when I had those 2. That's a year. By the way, that was like 16 months ago I bought those. So it shows you how bad the backlog is. Like, I had those. I fell in love because I had the 4 from 2019. This is current backlog, and then I'm building
2019. Wow.
2019. I looked it up.
Yeesh.
Yeah. So I know, like Greg keeps saying,
I don't think you're ever going to be able to finish these, Rick. You're not going to be able to. Your whole inventory.
Well, the Mecha getting
your
done
grandkids will be.
No, the Mecha getting done this year. Shazam. Oh yeah, can you imagine the shock this guy's just had? Lego builders and gamers, like, what is this stream I just tuned into? There's actual Lego on the screen. Look at that.
Yeah.
But nice. The unique molded pieces like the heads, the helmets, and the hands, I guess, would be unique. Actually, they are unique, although they're very similar to some Lego ones, but they're definitely unique molds because the joint, the coupler, is unique to this. It's not a 1-to-1 of a Mega. It's not a 1-to-1 of a Lego mold. And I can see that with a lot of these pieces. Like, this is not, let's take the Lego and stamp out our copy. No, this is, okay, there's the Lego. That's what we got a copy, of course. We want it to be compatible. So what's up on it? Studs are different. The holes are different. It's all compatible. It all aligns perfectly. But it's theirs. It's their mold. They didn't lift any mold. And it's the best of both, like with Lego and Mega, because they are using Mega-inspired parts to get some of this stuff. There's definitely stuff here you're not doing with Lego.
Yeah.
Take these instructions, and if you're a smart guy, you'll get to the end result. It won't look exactly like this, of course, but if you have access to the Mega parts as well, you can get a lot closer to this.
Yeah.
But you're not doing it. I mean, hey, work around the head and you'll come up with a cool looking head. It won't be that head, though, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people go, oh, that's horrible. You're making a brick set, but you got a one-piece head. Like, well, the horns I put on, which was actually the first time I had to do that. Usually it is a mono piece, but they came on a sprue. The little wings here, they came on a sprue, and something else came on a sprue. So that was kind of cool. So yeah, doing the robots, you got to have one of these.
Yeah.
If you want to do it,
I'm used to that from the Gundam sets that I have. The perfect rate.
Look at that. You can still see Tammy, and that's how old this is too. Like,
Nice.
Hey, they last forever. Just don't let them corrode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks good, Rick.
Yeah.
Looks really good. Yeah. Those are going to be fun.
Yeah. I can't wait to build these out. It's definitely going to be time consuming. I mean, these are just wild looking. And that's what it is.
That's going to be an interesting finished build. Yeah. Those, especially that big one of the set that you got.
Yeah, the bigger blue one. I am going to see if that one that looks all white. I'm going to see if I can. Because that
snag it. Yeah.
Well, it's so sweet looking too, and it looks
do
like
a
a
review
big
on.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these I might do a review, and it's like I actually make review thumbnails. I just haven't bothered, just because like I like to build and doing anything.
Yeah.
I know Jordan, he does his shorts and stuff, but it's like it feels like work. I just want to build.
It's all gonna be work. Yeah, but it'll be fun.
And for me, like I don't get much payoff in doing the reviews. Now, when I do the reviews, though, what does work for me is then other companies see, oh, they like the review video. So then they want to offer me something. They usually don't just go, oh, we saw your live stream. It's like, no, it's the review videos. That's what gets their interest. But
Yeah.
I'm just so lazy.
Well, on that note, I gotta get my butt going for the night.
Absolutely. We definitely run long.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate.
Looks great. Everything looks awesome. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, thank you for hanging, and it's been a good time. That's it, guys. We got nothing else.
Nope.
Have a good one. Have a good night.
Sam. Peace.
Yeah.